Just a quick reminder that this is a continuation of my top 10 Mahou Shoujo for babies video, available for your viewing pleasure right here. Unlike the last part, we'll be overviewing my recommendations for the best Majoko and Magical Idol shows to introduce to either your friends, siblings, or binge in a corner like a dirty hikikomori. Anyhow, with that out of the way, let's get into the last 5. Mahou Tsukai Pretty Cure. Junior high student Mirai Asahina is your typical tween. Between spring break, she goes out and spots a mysterious object fall into the park close by. Inspecting the area, Mirai bumps into a novice witch by the name of Riko. Scouring the human world for a magical gem known as a Linkle Stone, the duo are thrown into unwarranted conflict with the minions of a dark sorcerer. Pretty Cure, the untamable Cthulhian beast that haunts my every nightmare. Being way behind in the franchise myself, I can't honestly speak on how great this season is comparatively to others. What I can say, however, is that as far as Majoko Mahou Shoujo goes, Mahou Tsukai Pretty Cure is a fun entry into a rarely explored subgenre. Watching Mirai and Riko's friendship blossom and Molfurun just be Molfurun is a pleasure enough, but combined with cute bright visuals and varied transformation sequences, I fell head over heels for Mahou Tsukai. Like everybody and their mother has said, Pretty Cure has some solid sakuga, and Mahou Tsukai isn't missing out on any of it. Say what you will about the toy hold Bandai he's created for the franchise, or its scattered quality since Futari wa Pretty Cure, I've really enjoyed what I've seen so far. If you're into some sweet witchy goodness and looking for an accessible entry point into the Pretty Cure franchise, Mahou Tsukai may just be the broom ride you need. Kobato. Kobato Hanato is a naive young woman with a wish to travel to a certain place. Through helping others, Kobato must fill a magical jar with Kompeito to see her goals come to fruition. With the help of a talking stuffed dog named Irogori, Kobato can grant her wish so long as she doesn't fall in love with somebody she heals, of course. I have to be really upfront here, this is the first title I'm revisiting out of the list. A show has not made me cry so early on since Skip Beat, and that's saying something. Kobato's visuals are breathtaking, adapting Clamp's wonderful character designs with a detailed level of care. It's ridiculously rare to see a show so faithful to the source material's intent like this nowadays. The soundtrack is this dangerous mixture of heart-wrenching and nostalgic that just ruins your tear ducts. One of the main perpetrators for this being Kobato's character song Ashita Kuruhi, or The Day That Will Come Tomorrow. That's going right by Aozora and Tuxedo Mirage on the Cry Like a Little Bitch playlist I have tucked away. Genre-wise, Kobato harkens back to the themes of early Mahou Shoujo, where magical girls were just young women with otherworldly powers. There are no transformations, no magical weapons, just a weird girl and her surly companion, solving the mundane problems of broken people. Forewarning that the show is slow-paced, and if you're wanting something with a little less emotional weight to it, this may not be a great fit. However, if you're looking to jump into a pool of your own tears while enjoying some fantastic old-school Mahou Shoujo, Kobato is the girl for you. Ojamajo Doremi. Doremi Harukaze is the world's unluckiest pretty girl. That's at least what she believes. Fascinated with magic, she stumbles upon a mysterious shop run by a creepy lady, Majo Rika. Doremi, being the smart cookie she is, deduces that Rika is a witch that, due to a curse, must keep her identity a secret. Promising secrecy, Doremi is in turn taken under the witch's wing as an apprentice, and hijinks ensues. When finding Ojamajo Doremi, I got the reminiscent feeling that I could have watched it on something like 4Kids, with a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles and my kitty in my lap before school. Like a mixture between Tokyo Mew Mew and Digimon, I love the show's infectious, energetic vibe. While most works in the genre do deal with the maturation process of young girls, Ojamajo feels quite believable with how it presents its cast. Doremi acts like a curious third grader, and the adults all around her and her classmates all feel around their age. The strange part that makes Ojamajo Doremi is its unorthodox transformations, with the girls literally putting the witch's clothes on and the power of their weapons being limited. I love this aspect of the show as it lends to grounding the setting even further into a fantastical reality. If you're into cute kinetic comedy and watching some wacky little kids become witches, then I highly recommend watching this adorable slice of Majoko. Magical Angel Creamy Mommy. A up-and-coming pop star in a milky galaxy, Yu Morisawa is a sassy, fun-loving girl with a penchant for mischief, shirking responsibility to go play in the neighborhood. However, her cat-like curiosity leads her to encounter extraterrestrial beings from beyond the cosmos, whom bestow upon her the power to transform into a teenager for a year. With the help of her companions Nega and Poshi, you can't just save the day but has to balance the life of an idol and an actress. If you want something really different from your typical Mahou Shoujo, I highly recommend Creamy Mommy. Not only does it play with some light sci-fi themes, but presents beautiful pastel art and an energetic cast brimming with strange characters. It is still very much of its time, airing in the early 80s, but that doesn't hinder its beautiful charm. Aliens are rarely seen in a genre like Mahou Shoujo, and having them utilized in such a quirky manner makes Creamy Mommy stand out. Other than watching Madoka for the first time, this was the most recent instance of me feeling uneasy while watching a show in the genre. One thing that has Creamy Mommy in my graces is its bubbly, retro pop aesthetic, invoked by a soundtrack chock full of songs that can only make me want to go to a karaoke bar in Akihabara and dance the night away. Whether or not you're into the retro aesthetic, Creamy Mommy's a cool, poppy experience for anyone with a sweet tooth for fun. Show by Rock. Sion has always regarded herself as an ordinary girl despite her musical talents. Without the confidence to join a band, all her dreams seem for naught. That is, until she's transported to the world of Midi City, where every day is a concert and everyone wants to be a pop star. Scouted by a ragtag recording company, Sion is thrusted into the world of music, and must fight evil with the power of song. As one of Sanrio's recent properties, Show by Rock surprised me and many others with his nutty Jody and the Pussycats take on Mahou Shoujo. Music being a driving force in establishing critical moments for any show, it's important for image songs to stick. And boy oh boy do I love every sugary J-poppy moment of Plasmagica's discography. The property being based off of a rhythm game lends its soundtrack to a diverse blend of electronica, pop, visual kei, Indian folk rock. Look, I keep going for fucking days. And I know what you're wondering, but Mirage, the show looks like it's mostly CG. Isn't that bad? Okay, look, CG is a tool that can enhance and lift up an adaptation, or bastardize the intent of the work and piss off its fanbase. Yet, Show by Rock sets out this lucky impasse of not being based on a prior written property, but a video game, diverting any kind of expectations people have of the work. That is not to say that the CG is horrible, however. In fact, I think Show by Rock presents one of the best exercises in overt 3D modeling currently standing in an industry full of PS2 models and what the fuck is that? Then again, I'm talking about Bones, and when Bones picks up a property, it's bound to turn some heads. Also, if you don't get down with the sweet lesbian subtext, well, I'm sorry, but we just can't mix. I mean, there's bad taste, and then there's hedonism. Sorry. J-pop, Fujoshi Bait, or hell, even Hello Kitty, Show by Rock catches you off guard with its unorthodox presentation, but eventually reels the audience in with the power of music. Definitely worthy of your time, and maybe an APK download. And that's my top 10 recommendations for getting into Mahou Shoujo. First of all, I'd like to thank all of you who subscribed, gave criticism, and shared my first video around the community. Special shoutouts to Digi, Nino, and Pedantic Romantic for their immense support. This video wouldn't have blown up like it has without all your help. It humbles me beyond anything that can give something back to this facet of YouTube that I've been a silent fan of for years. And to everyone who was kind enough to hear me out and found a sparked interest in Mahou Shoujo through my Madoka video, thank you for joining me again. Same as last time, if you have any criticism or feedback as to what I should cover in the near future, you're welcome to contact me at the email listed. Anyhow, like usual, on to the next project. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!